Three claps, your boy Swain's back at it again. Swain Swaggy Sense. And in today's video, first and foremost, before I start this video off, I want to give a shout out to Ace Vendetta Smell Better. I mean, he put me in a tag. I got you, brother. I watched your video. I'll probably watch it again to see for real what you got, so I can kind of get my 5 in order for the summer heat that's upon us. But shout out to you, man, because I've been out for a couple of weeks and been trying to stay consistent with some shorts that I've been giving you on my page. Hopefully y'all been kind of paying attention to those too. It's just not all about like the reviews. You can also look on the my community tab, and you can look in other areas on which I'm still kind of relevant. I'm still doing things around the world of fragrance, but gotta shout him out. Make sure that you check out his videos, check out his channel. I'll link his channel below. So without further ado, what the review is going to be about is going to be, I have 5 fresh, sweet, and spicy fragrances that you can basically pull off for the summer. Some of them you have to kind of go light on the trigger because it's going to be quite headache induced in a sense for some of them, but if you spray the right amount, it's over, it's curtains. So without further ado, let's get into this review. The first fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Dolce & Gabbana, and that is going to be K. All right, and this is the EDT, the Eau de Toilette. All right, this is not the EDP, the Eau de Parfum, but I kind of like this one better. I don't need anything too dense or anything like this. This gets the job done for me. Okay, so with this fragrance, and I like the bottle too, man. Like when you put this on, you gotta feel like a king. That's why the letter and the initial is there of K, man. You just got to. You have to have that mentality, for the men out there that follow my channel. You have to kind of have that mentality in your brain that you are king in whatever that you do, and put your passion and commitment towards. You are king. You have to always tell yourself you are king, and no matter what, just try and push through those hurdles and through those obstacles that might be in the way of you becoming who you need to be. But that was a whole little sermon right there. Hopefully I didn't take too much of your time. But anyway, with this fragrance, great atomizer, great sprayer, very sweet, seductive, aromatic, juniper berries, blood orange, vetiver, some musk in there. This is what summer is about too. I will say that you can get away with spraying a little bit more of this fragrance because it definitely could sit on your skin as a skin scent for the last couple of hours. But that first couple of hours is going to pop. You're gonna have a great sillage. People are gonna notice you. I remember there was one moment where I was hanging out with my uncles and came downstairs, and he was just like, "Who's smelling all good up in here?" And it was your boy. It was your boy, none other. But I get about 6 to 8 hours with this fragrance, and I'm definitely gonna be pulling this off in the summer, wherever vacation that I go to, wherever beach that I wind up at, or even at just local events or local places. But this is definitely something that you can still get readily available, still on your discount websites. Not sure if you're gonna find them at any other store, but gotta pick this up. All right. Oh man. And that is Dolce & Gabbana's K. So the next fragrance that we got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Dua, and this is going to be their take on YSL's Bleu Electrique, which is sadly discontinued, and this is going to be Electrique Rendezvous. Okay, let me get a little bit closer. I think I was off the camera. All right, and first and foremost, I'm gonna just let you know what this longevity is looking like. This longevity is looking like all day for me. All right, you don't really need to spray that much of this thing on your body. This is definitely, I probably would make this my scent of the day because it's not too hot right now. Got a nice little breeze. We had some weather differences in terms of the changes. of it raining, then all of a sudden it's going to be hot and then it's raining again. So like this bipolar weather, I can't deal. But I didn't even put the test strip up to my nose, and I just smell the fragrance. I smell the sweetness. I smell the cardamom. I smell the vetiver. I smell the ginger. I smell this very, smells like leafy type of vibe, but like green. Very sensual. You can't, once again, I will say with some Dua fragrances, even the fresh fragrances, you cannot overspray, because you're not going to only get other people sick of you, but you're going to have yourself get sick of you too, because of how potent these fragrances from this house are. You know, they do have their own Dua classics. They do have their own fragrances, but when they're having some inspired fragrances or their take on some fragrances, man, they go all in. So shout out to the Dua company and everyone that's about that life in terms of making people smell better, all right? But like I said, this is a great summertime vibe. I would suggest to wear this maybe like in the cooler nights. I wouldn't suggest this to be in the hotter weather, but this is definitely something within the cooler days or cooler nights, all right? And once again, this lasts all day on my skin. Can't beat it. So once again, from the house of Dua, Electrique Rendezvous. The next fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Sean John, your boy Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Puffy Combs, whatever you want to call him in terms of his name, all right? And this is going to be Sean John 3 a.m. All right? And everyone has heard about this bottle, and I don't think it's really about the scent profile, but I definitely think that it's about that right there, okay? Right there. That atomizer is crazy. But with this fragrance, this is white tea. Like literally, you pick up this bottle and you just think of a white tea, and you get, man, this smells good. The only issue is in terms of this fragrance itself is not the smell, not the bottle design, because it does look creative, but the longevity. For me personally, I get about 3 to 4 hours, which isn't bad, because once again, on those hotter days, you'll get a nice little hour sillage, and after that, like, you're gonna have a scent bubble. So the people that are around you are gonna smell this, and also it's just great. Like, you can carry around a travel size atomizer if need be, but this is. And Sean John, man, Puff Daddy be coming out with some gems. You know, Unforgivable was a great one. I got his other fragrance that's similar to the fragrance of Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. So, but this one right here is a staple for the hot weather. It's spicy, has this gin and tonic type of vibe, citrus, lemon, and this also has cardamom in here, some white musk, leather, floral notes. This has everything. I'm surprised this tester strip hasn't poked my brain yet, because I keep smelling it. But yeah, this is great. This is one that you should, I wouldn't say could, but you should have this, because it's not the most expensive. Like, and that's one thing that you also have to realize with certain fragrances. Some of the most inexpensive fragrances are like some of the best fragrances. So this is one that you definitely should have, you know, grab and go, or even if you're trying to freshen up and look good for whomever, this is a good fragrance to take, all right? That's Sean John's 3 a.m. All right, almost down to the nitty gritty in terms of our last fragrance. So this is the fourth fragrance, and this is going to be from the house of Mont Blanc, and this is going to be Mont Blanc's Presence. And as you can see, I put a nice little dent in it. I usually would wear this during the fall and winter months, only because it has this menthol minty type of scent. But it's so refreshing, it's so clean, aromatic. It's very inviting. I'll say that. Very wholesome. I'll say this is a wholesome scent. You put this on, you're a wholesome man because this is a wholesome scent, all right? You get cardamom, cinnamon, lavender. And like I said, you get some of those minty type vibes, have some wood vibes in here, some cedar wood, I believe, and vetiver. For me, I get about 6 to 8 hours with this on my skin. And like I said, and that's during the fall and winter. Like, so I haven't really been going heavy and deep with this fragrance when it came to like the summer or spring. But trust me, when it gets cooler, like right now, or if it's like mildly hot, then I can definitely pull this off in that weather. And once again, I don't have to go crazy on the trigger because it's gonna pop off my skin because of the amount of hours that I get from it. Still readily available in your Burlington Coat Factories, your TJ Maxx, your Rosses, because you're gonna always see Mont Blancs in there, all right? And I got the last fragrance that's also gonna be from the House of Mont Blanc, and I'll give y'all a minute to try and think of what it is. All right, I'm done. I'm done for y'all thinking because I'm ready to get to this last fragrance that you can tell that I'm wearing this bottle out. But first and foremost, got to give props where it's due. All right, so with the fragrance that I just smelled from the House of Mont Blanc Presence. Last fragrance, like I told you before, it is from the House of Mont Blanc. All right, and everyone and who knows everyone, especially Jeremy from Jeremy Fragrance, has been hyping this thing up for I don't know how long. It's clean, it's fresh, it's spicy, it's versatile, it's non-offensive or inoffensive. It's just the whole nine. And funny enough, they've been saying that, oh well, this fragrance is gonna be discontinued. Man, they have bottles on bottles of that at your local stores. So if y'all haven't guessed it already, that is going to be Mont Blanc's Individual. Now look at this, man. Look at that. Killing the game and killing this bottle. So the first initial thing you get from this is that raspberry. That raspberry note. If you have looked up the notes of this, you can tell like it's an essay of notes on there. Geranium, juniper berries, lavender, violet, cedar, vetiver, orange blossom. Man, look, they just had something in mind. Mont Blanc, that he just had something in mind, and they were just kind of like, we're just gonna throw all this together, just everything together, and it turned out well. I get about 8+ hours, just like with the Dua, with this fragrance. The only issue with this one is, once again, if you spray too much, it can be quite nauseating. So I would suggest, especially during the summer, I would suggest, being careful with it. But this is a versatile scent. All of these are versatile scents, but this one in particular, I can wear this to the office. I can wear this to date night. I can wear this to a function. I can wear this, in a meeting. Like, it's, once again, you have to just kind of figure out where you're going and what type of environment that you're going to be in. But this one, no one has complained about this fragrance. Other fragrances that I have worn, I've gotten plenty of complaints about that, but those are other fragrances in another video. This is such a great fragrance. I'm so happy. And I got 2 other backup bottles, so we good. We Gucci over here. All right. Damn, it's crazy because I haven't been wearing this one a lot lately. But the fact on, like, when I plan on going back, just to know how much I did wear it, that's how I know this was something that really pulled the compliments, really was a signature scent for me, and it worked for me. So some people it may not work for, but you're not going to be breaking the bank on spending that amount of money with this. So that is Mont Blanc's Individual. All right. So those are 5 fresh, spicy, and sweet. I may have said that in a different order in the beginning, but you get the gist. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to let y'all know when I'm, moving on this channel. And love y'all, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.